We got to talk about Alyssa Mercante officially no longer working for Kotaku. Now, who saw this coming? Who saw this coming? Come on, tell me honestly in the chat. I want to see you guys in the chat right now. If you're watching on Hypnotic Live, you can leave a comment on the video. Who saw this coming? Because I know for a fact that I saw this shit coming. Smash JT saw this coming. We all saw this coming. Everybody saw this coming. Everybody, for the most part, saw this coming. Now, here's a couple of reasons why we saw this coming, okay? Number one, and the biggest one for me, is that, let's be real, this can't sustain itself, okay? The actions that they're doing over at Kotaku cannot sustain itself. It's impossible, okay? Keep in mind, a lot of the people that have been fired so far from Kotaku that we have found out today, most of them are from the New York branch. I don't know if you guys are aware of that, but most of them are from the New York branch. So think about that for a quick second, right? Most of them are from the New York branch. I wonder why that is. Perhaps because New York's too damn expensive. They probably closed down the entire fucking office that they have for Kotaku over there. Who really knows? But they fired a lot of the journalists that work over at New York. And by journalists, I mean activists, because they're really not journalists. Let's be real. Right? So this statement she put on Twitter, okay? And people sent me this so fast, it's unbelievable. It is unbelievable, all right? Because I have this psychopath blocked, obviously, just so you guys are aware. I have her blocked, and she has me blocked, obviously. You can see here, Alyssa Mercante has you blocked, so it is what it is. Let's read her statement and see what she has to say. So it says, work news, which, by the way, I find it really ironic that she named it work news when you don't have a job anymore. So... anyway, I don't know. I thought it was funny. After exactly 2 years, I've decided to leave Kotaku and my role as senior editor. I am eternally grateful for Kotaku's editorial team and all that they taught me during my time there. They are some of the best in the business, and I will be forever proud to have shared a masthead with them. They continuously fight to maintain the editorial pillars that make Kotaku great and to hold on to their journalistic integrity in the face of increasing pressure to compromise that, which, by the way, nobody's asking them to compromise anything. They compromise themselves, but, you know, we'll get into it. It's been a long few months during which I've learned a lot about myself and my value as both a woman and a writer, which, again, since when did you figure out what a woman was? When did you figure out what a woman was? That blew my mind. That part kind of blew my mind, but whatever. This is the right decision for me. I have some things coming down the pike, so keep your eyes peeled. Okay. Now, how many of you guys in the chat, let's be real. Number one, like the stream. Number two, how many of you guys in the chat truly believe that she left this job out of her own accord? I want to see. And if you're watching on Hypnotic Live, you can leave a comment down below and tell me if you really believe whether or not she left on her own accord. Because I'm telling you right now, there is no way. Okay? There is absolutely no way. For a multitude of reasons. But the main reason being is that other people at the New York branch got fired as well. That is a clear sign that she didn't leave on her own accord, okay? Because I'll be honest with you. If she was the only one, if there was nobody else, then I would say, you know what? It's 50-50. It's 50-50. Even though I probably wouldn't believe her anyway, it's 50-50. But the fact that they let go of other people from the same branch, I got to be honest with you, I'm not buying this shit. It's like 95-5 for me. 95-5, she got fired, right? There's no chance in hell. So anyway, let's go over this. So Mark Kern can suck my dick challenge. That's, wow. I mean, you know, that's definitely going to get you. It's going to get you somewhere for sure. That's going to get you somewhere. I'm trying to find. So there's a post. Hold on. Let me go back. There's a post that she made about traveling. So she's traveling to Quebec City, if I'm not mistaken. All right, let me open up. Yeah, here we go. So Canadians, this one's on you, buddy. This was on you. She's traveling to Quebec City. Now, I got a couple of conspiracies about this, okay? But let me tell you something really quick. The number one reason why she got fired is not because she's an activist. That's not why. Okay. The number one reason she got fired is simply because the money is gone. The money is gone for what she does, right? So she is an activist, just like a lot of the people over at the New York branch were activists. So what happened recently? Well, Donald Trump won the presidency. After Donald Trump won the presidency, guess what happens? All that election ad revenue goes right down the fucking drain. All of it goes down the drain, boys. And when the election ad revenue goes down the drain, suddenly what ends up happening? You start heads start rolling. There's no reason for her to exist anymore. There's no reason for her to exist anymore. She was fired, no doubt about it. So that's why the other ones were fired too. Because think about it. I want to remind you. Remember what Alyssa Mercante did a couple of months ago. Alyssa Mercante and Carolyn Petit, they got together with Geo Media's management team, and they said, hey, we need to get together. They wanted to do gaming stuff, right? Geo Media wanted Kotaku to focus on gaming stuff. Shocking, I know. Very shocking, but that's what they wanted. Alyssa Mercante and her little activists, they said, no. We promise we're going to get you right back to where we got you when we did the SBI article. We're going to get you back to 50 million clicks. We're going to get you back. And Geo Media probably told them, and I said this, Geo Media probably said, okay, you have XYZ amount of months to prove that. Well, guess what? It never happened again. It never happened again. They were incapable of recreating the magic from the initial SBI article because people saw through their bullshit. So you don't need an activist anymore when you don't have an election to win. Let's be real. Kotaku is a super hardcore leftist website. So their entire existence was trying to fuel people towards voting blue. But if you don't have an election to win anymore, then you're not needed anymore. So Alyssa Mercante and all these other activists, they are not needed anymore. They're cooked. They are done. They are gone. And that's just basically what it is. So I wanted to showcase you a picture. Hold on really quick. I want to showcase you a picture. I had a picture of the other ones who got fired. I want to bring it up really quick. And then I'm also going to talk about my conspiracy regarding SBI, because I genuinely believe that she is going to be trying to get a job at SBI. I really do. Shout out to Grums for putting this all together. He said, thanks to Real Hypnotic for the tip. His video linked to the reply. I checked over at Blue Sky and it's true. Kotaku has been hit with layoffs. Neon actually predicted many of these sites would close or lay off after the election season ad money dried up. Alyssa's no longer with Kotaku. As she posts here herself on that other X, I expect to GoFundMe soon for the currently unemployed senior editor who was recently shilling for consultancy work and harassment, blah, blah, blah. So you have Amanda Silberling. Kotaku doing layoffs this week is actually evil. And then Dan says Kotaku and Gawker management in general have been scum for a long, long time, in my opinion. B. Michael says, I'm so sorry. You folks were doing good work. So Amanda Silberling, I'm assuming was somebody who worked at Kotaku, no longer there. And then there's another person called Wilma or somebody like that, who also worked at Kotaku. That person got fired. And they're also at the New York branch too. So all of these people are being let go at the week that they are no longer necessary or needed. Isn't that incredible? But again, we all saw this coming, boys. Pretty much almost everybody. Almost everybody saw it coming. So like the stream if you're excited to see this. And like I said, I really don't give a shit. I don't. Now, here's the best part. So here's the little conspiracy that I have, okay? Let me go over to my page. Well, my alt page, because let's be real, my main page is banned and I can't fucking quote tweet anything, which is unfortunate. Where are we at? Right here. So if you look at this page, again, whoops, too big. Alyssa Mercante has been fired, supposedly left Kotaku. She claims she has something in the works. Alyssa Mercante is currently traveling to Montreal, Canada. Montreal is where Sweet Baby is located. Now, I made a mistake in this post. Okay, she's going to Quebec. But what I will say is that you know what's in Quebec or Quebec City? She's going to Quebec City. You know what's in Quebec City? The studio for Compulsion Games.